Hello friends, today I am going to tell you the story of Dronacharya, the most commonly heard name in Ved Vyasa's Mahabharata. Famous for his ego, Dronacharya was the son of a Brahmin named Bharadwaja. Young Drona studied the Vedas and the Shastras in his father's hermitage, and along with him studied in the hermitage the son of the king of Panchal, Drupada. Prince Drupada and Drona became good friends. And can you believe it? Drupada, in his boyish enthusiasm, even said that he would give his half kingdom to Drona. As Dronacharya grew up, he married a sister of Kripacharya, and they had a son named Ashwatthama. Drona loved his wife and son dearly, and to give them all the pleasure and luxury, he sought for employment. Learning that Parashurama was distributing all his wealth among the Brahmins, Drona went to Parashurama. However, when he arrived, all the wealth had already been distributed among the Brahmins. Parashurama was eager to do something for Drona and offered Drona to learn the art of arms under his hands. Drona gladly accepted, and as you know, nothing can be achieved without hard work. Even the great Dronacharya had to take a lot of efforts. For many days, Drona learned and mastered the art of weapons under the hands of Parashurama. Meanwhile, Drupada was crowned the king of Panchal. Drona, after completing his training, seeking for employment, went to Panchal as he had heard the news of Drupada becoming the king. Drona entered Panchal in a confident hope of being well treated and welcomed with honor. However, when Drona introduced himself as an old friend to Drupada, the king, drunk in power and wealth, refused to recognize him. Far from being glad to see him, Drupada insulted Dronacharya. Dronacharya took a mental vow that he would teach the arrogant king a lesson. He tried his next luck in Hastinapur and stayed in the house of his brother-in-law, Kripacharya. One day, as he was standing near a tree and watching the Pandava prince play, their ball suddenly went into the well, and so did Yudhishthir's ring. They gathered around the well, looking at the ball and the ring. Drona went near them and said thus, "O prince, you belong to the heroic Bharat race and can remove this ball and ring easily. If you do not wish, I can remove it for you." Then Yudhishthir said mockingly, "O Brahmana, if you remove this ball out of the well, we will see to it that you have a nice dinner at Kripacharya's house." Then Drona took a blade of grass and sent it forth after saying some words of power. The grass struck the ball, and then he sent some numerous other grass blades. And can you believe it? He made a chain of the grass blades and effortlessly removed the ball. The prince were too amazed to see this act of Drona, and they insisted upon removing the ring too. Drona borrowed a bow and an arrow and sent it straight in the ring and brought it out. The Pandavas saluted him and asked, "O Brahmin, who are you?" Drona smiled and said, "Go and ask Bhishma who I am." The Pandavas did so, and at once the wise and learned Bhishma knew who the Brahmin stranger was, and thought it fit to appoint him as the Guru for teaching the art of weapons to the Kauravas and the Pandavas. Acharya Drona famed himself only to give his life in the battlefield of Kurukshetra to receive the happy regions above.